So, 2020. Not much was said other than a virus slowly destroying the United States, and by far the worst year for the world since the Great Depression and World War II, in my opinion. But, to be honest, my life really did not change that much like others. Sure, my weight has increased ever so slightly, but it's been pretty mundane for the 8 months. First, the virus hits my job, and they take precautions against the pandemic. I can't really say the name of the pandemic because YouTube staff are a bunch of pansies. But like I said, my wage went up, but the down of hours. Basically, they got cut. And my work has started to become basically an exhausted zone because there are so many workers that are tired. Man, this has not been a fun year, has it? First up, I'm gonna be listing a few pinpoints of my basically daily life because, like I said, my life hasn't really changed much in the pandemic. So let's start first with my channel. A tiny bit of a change, honestly. It's going to be with my end credit music, because the song you're currently listening to right now has been getting claimed for the past 7 videos I used it for. And I'm not even a part of the YouTube partner program. The filthy money grubbing. It's a very good thing that I am not getting striked about it. Otherwise, I would be on edge right now if it was the case. But yeah, it's going to be a slight change, nothing special. Yeah, but not only am I an American in one of the biggest hotspots of the pandemic, which is being Texas, but I have also been able to be careful of what I do during this pandemic. Like, 1 out of 4 people over here are basically just stupid for not wanting to wear a mask. Like, I never got it. Like, if it's your right to do whatever you want, don't you think you should be protecting yourself, first of all? Like, I don't know, I never got it. I just get so stressed out at work. Like, sometimes I will get a threat from an employee. Not an employee, a customer. And I don't know why. Like, masks are, like, not a big deal to wear. They don't cut your breathing or anything. They're not going to threaten your life. Ugh. Like, these people at this job, like, I'm not going to name the job because I don't want someone just, like, blurting out my name while in work, because why are you going to call an employee Afro Ninja? I won't lie to anybody right now. Ranging everything from fat, stupid, unreliable, lying, orange, multi-bankrupt, and responsible for hundreds of thousands of deaths, the womanizer Donald J. Trump, to that scary nuke-like explosion that happened in Beirut, Lebanon, I would have to say that explosion was by far the worst thing that's happened in 2020. Because 1, not only that you have a bunch of people that were displaced, but 2, that was very, very poor execution on guarding something that could explode and destroy a city. So, honestly, as bad as it was, and, like, all the countries coming to support that country, even Israel, I believe that is currently at war with them, the government should have kept a closer eye on that stuff. Like, that's the government's fault, in my opinion, compared to everyone else just, like, saying it's the workers' fault, or, like, dude, the government should have kept a close eye on it themselves. It's not just the workers' fault. Don't get me wrong, the pandemic was awful. Actually, it still is. I don't know why I'm saying was. And it's solely responsible for one guy. But that explosion has to be by far the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Because not only did it look like a nuclear explosion, but yeah, that country is in ruins now. It has to be, financially. Speaking of financially, the United States, its leadership, and what made the virus as big as it is right now. I live in this country. It is so corrupt and solely responsible for the amount of cases and deaths of a single virus. You only have 3 options with it. You can either live with it, rant against it, or even try to run away from it, but good luck going to Mexico and Canada, because they won't let you in, ironically, giving US the treatment it treated others. But yeah, I don't even know what I can say about Donald J. Trump with that no one else has already said about him. Ooh, man. Donald J. Trump, responsible for more bankruptcies. Well, okay, I'm stretching that a bit. But yeah, he is definitely solely responsible for this pandemic. I mean, sure, he finally wore that mask. People are, like, telling me that he's finally wearing the mask. But what I'm basically saying is, he should have worn that since day one. Give people an example. Show them that he can actually be a leader. He has more than enough time to try to be a leader, and he screwed it up so many times. There's no redeeming aspect about this guy. He just can't do his job anymore. I wish we could have, just get him impeached and out of office, but those freaking Republicans, no offense to Mitt Romney. Jesus Christ, I don't even know what to go off. On the plus side, at least all the world, except for the United States, might I add, is actually trying to combat this virus in the best way. New Zealand being the best example, and South Korea actually being a prime example of what to do during a pandemic. Those countries rock. I wish I lived there instead of this place where it's divided between two parties and racially divided too. This is one bad country at this point. The country with the most coronavirus cases than possibly the entire world combined. I don't know. I'm just saying that now. I don't think I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm right either. Don't you dare contest me, because I'm not going to be reading the comments after this video, honestly. Now, on a side note, that Amazon rainforest was actually pretty awful to start 2020 with. That was pretty scary, but as I was saying, now, onto the gaming community with all the Me Too's going on. Jesus, what the hell happened? It was rising so well, and then all of a sudden you find all these big platforming YouTubers, and for example, Mini Lad, to be a prime example. What did you do, dude? You were riding so well, and then you just had to start picking fights all of a sudden. I don't know. I'm not gonna call him. I can't call him out because one, I'm a small channel who's gonna be able to see this, and two, I'm not the drama type. But yeah, like I said, you got people like Mini Lad and Zero from the Smash Brothers community. Yeah, I'm not gonna say much. If you've been living under a rock about the gaming community, then dude, get your head out of the gutter. Speaking of gaming, actually, I've been able to improve my skills in certain games. For example, Puyo Puyo, which is the game you see in the background right now with me playing as Sig and playing Fever Mode for Puyo Puyo Champions. There's other games besides this one, though. Brawlhalla, a game I like to play in my spare time also, besides Puyo Puyo. There's Modern Warfare and the Call of Duty series, which you've been seeing my funny videos improve on recently. And NBA's for the lulz, honestly. The skill, I still suck, honestly. Like, compared to other average players, I am, like, below mid-tier. Right below mid-tier. I'm almost there. But yeah, Tetris is the most shocking one for me. I actually beat Wumbo Ties. If you don't know who Wumbo Ties is, I would suggest looking him up. Though I won't lie, don't look up his face reveal. For some reason, my friends keep calling him a pedophile. But I'm not telling you which friends, because I don't want y'all, like, spamming them with hate messages. What am I doing with my life? And for the final part of my little rant video that I have going on, I guess, at this point, is it has something to do with a company of video games that has been known for botching almost any game recently. Sega. More preemptively, their Puyo Puyo franchise, like I said, the game you're seeing right now, and the Sonic the Hedgehog series, which everyone already knows at this point how bad they botched it. First off, Sonic the Hedgehog. Its 30th anniversary is coming up. Next year, actually. And the fact that they haven't released anything is possibly a good idea, because you don't want to get fans' hopes up. Like, you don't want to disappoint them again. But I hope, this 30th anniversary can either make or break Sega. Because if this one fails miserably after the success of the Sonic movie, and after Sega's success on Steam recently, actually, I found out about that today, actually. Man, I really need to get my speaking checked. This video is gonna suck. But yeah, Sega of Japan, I'm mostly gonna put the blame on them, but it's also got something to. It also has to do with Sega Japan and America's division and their ideal roots. about anything at this point. Honestly, they're just arguing. Plus the fact that the Sonic fan base is basically a bunch of adults arguing against kids on what Sonic should do, what he shouldn't have, if he should have a gun or not. Basically, the fan base is broken. There's no repairing it in like the near future. It's gonna take a while just to repair something like this. But if the 30th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog bombs, I'm not sure how Sega will be able to recover from this. Like, for example, like '06, it almost killed the gaming franchise of Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, imagine how bad that game had to have been if it was about to kill the gaming franchise. Same thing with Sonic Boom. Wow, I'm just beating a dead horse at this point. I might be considered one of those Sonic the Hedgehog ranters. But I'm not here to debate. I'm just here to tell you my point of view about today. Like I said, if Sega messes this up, their image will be tarnished forever. And then we got Puyo Puyo, also known, well, not known to the West actually, it's more of a Japanese game. But yeah, they've been slowly westernizing it. Slowly. We don't get many games from Puyo Puyo in the West like Japan does. I mean, heck, we didn't even get Puyo Puyo Chronicles. But yeah, Puyo Puyo's anniversary is also coming up. It's also the 30th anniversary, ironically. So, two of Sega's biggest games, their main mascot, and a puzzle game. The puzzle game that rivaled Tetris is coming up. Sega Japan really needs to get their, well, I can't say it. It would probably get, hated on by some people. But basically, they need to get their stuff together, or else Sega is doomed at this rate. But honestly, I don't even think Sega's even relevant these days anymore. Like, I'm the only person in my family and group of friends that's a Sega fan now. Yay. But yeah, that will be the end of this little rant video I have going on. Hopefully I don't have to make another one, but like I said, overall, 2020 by far the worst year in general, economy, cases-wise for the USA. The rest of the world's doing pretty fine, honestly. And then the gaming industry, also suffering a bad blow this year. Jeez, is there something not bad about this year, honestly? Leave the carbuncle to defeat me. Damn it.